It's time for the book of the week. The book of the week. A spoiler-free rundown of everything you need to know before buying, and short because you don't really have the time. This week's pick is The City of Brass by S.A Chakraborty. I hope I pronounced that right. I've had my eye on this book for a while now, and it's been popping up all over the internet, TikTok, Instagram, you name it. I actually knew nothing about this author prior to buying, but the cover art for the book, as well as the name, just seemed to stick in my mind every single time that I saw it. And I would always kind of make a mental note like, hey, remember that. Check that out later when you run out of books or you're ready for something different. Check it out. I can actually be really hard to get into new books if it hasn't been recommended to me by like a trusted friend or public figure. So this book was actually a shot in the dark for me. This actually goes to show just how important the name and cover art for your book can be. It was what sold me. This cover design is gorgeous and simple, and the title of the book is just what a fantasy lover like me needs to get their interest piqued. So, are you on the fence? Let's dive on in and talk about what you need to know before buying. But first, it would mean the world to me if you dropped a like and a subscribe on this channel so we can help boost this video and other content like this into the spotlight so more viewers can enjoy. Anyway, back to the video. Here's what you need to know. The book begins with a young con woman, Nahri, swindling her way through the streets of 18th century Cairo. She's just trying to get by. She claims to have never believed in magic, but all her life she's been shown otherwise. From her ability to instantly understand any foreign language she comes in contact with, to her mystical, kind of unpredictable healing powers. When one day she accidentally summons a real mythical Djinn warrior through a supposedly fake healing ritual, she's finally forced to confront the reality of the magical world in which she inhabits. Soon, Nahri and her Djinn companion Dara will find themselves trekking across the desert in search of the legendary and hopefully real City of Brass, where her fate seems to lie. Their travels will be riddled with danger as ill-intentioned Ifrit pursuers are hot on their trail. Nahri and Dara will have to rely on each other, their wits, and a little bit of magic if they want to make it to the City of Brass in one piece. This book is a breath of fresh air. Unbound from the chains of traditional European fantasy, this book gorges itself on Middle Eastern folklore and evokes gorgeous Egyptian culture and visuals of Cairo, as well as the magical city of brass called Daevabad. The book is well written and expertly paced. You'll find yourself constantly wanting to know what happens next, but what really sells it all is the setting. There's always a conversation going on around inclusion and diversity in fantasy. And when it comes to depicting possibly underexplored cultures through mainstream genres, this book sings a new song. It's immersive, magical, and most importantly, accessible. Chakraborty says that she wrote this book for the community that it's about. She wanted to do them justice, to give them a book that they could read and enjoy that feels authentic without all the cliches and stereotypes. The result is a book that resonates even with those of us who have only mild knowledge of these cultures, but a newly piqued interest. But that's what really brings this book home. It feels authentic. It's honest. This is a gateway book, and by the end, you'll find yourself thirsting for the next entry in the series. But also, you might find yourself wanting to dive even deeper into the cultures that this book colors so vividly, and even champion other novels from writers that both pave the way and follow in the footsteps of this author. This is an instant yes for me. If you enjoy accessible fantasy with gorgeous world building, pick this book up. I can't wait to get into book 2 and see where this trilogy goes. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found this information useful. If you like content like this and want to see more of it, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. I will see you guys in the next video.